This video is sponsored by OneFootball, the app that keeps you up to date with all the transfer news, stats, and all the great stuff about football. Download it in the link in the description down below, and it'll help us out greatly. Thank you very much. As I understand in West Ham Fan TV. There's not much to say after that. A 2-2 draw, a couple of goals, conceded a couple of bad ones, but it is what it is, isn't it?
It's a bit gutting, but it is what it is. I think it just sums up the last couple of weeks, really, to be fair. I'd love to see that Paris incident at the end where whether he was onside or not. From my angle, he looked like he was on, but
he looked off to me, I'll be honest.
Right, okay, but yeah, it's a little bit gutting. It's one of them, like if we had won today, could we look to get in the top half? I'd be a bit gutted if we finish in the bottom half, to be honest.
How many times have we said that this season? If we'd won today, we're not going to win today. We're just going to track along as we are.
Yeah, but it's frustrating. Shouldn't we be looking a bit further forward at the table? We shouldn't be accepting drawing the game at home to Leicester. I think we should be winning today. I thought it was
seventh in the table, somewhere where we failed to get many times.
No, I'm not saying that, but if we'd won today, we'd be 2 points behind them. Yeah. Then we might have something. And then we would go into Tottenham next week and against a local team, derby game. We're up for it all the time. So if we had won today, we'd had a bit of momentum going into that. But now it's a bit right. We're a bit more reserved. We might not do much next week.
They got the flip flops on already.
They had the flip flops on about a month ago, I thought.
Yeah,
it's just gutting, to be honest. I thought there was a few good performances out there. I thought Masuaku back-to-back games where he's done all right. I thought Noble was good. I just thought the goals that we conceded today was a bit sloppy. I thought Balbuena for the first one in particular. I thought he was a bit.
Yeah, he got in front of him there. It was pretty poor defending, and the second one, to be quite honest.
And Fabianski didn't have enough opportunity to save them, but it's just frustrating. Like, I would love to have someone. I know he's a lot better than last season. This stage last season, we were scrambling for our lives to stay up, and this season is a lot more comfortable. But we have the players here. I don't know why we've given up so early this season.
Have we got the players, though? We've got a good
we've got a lot
team, but we ain't got a good squad.
We've got a lot of injuries, but there is still some players that should be carrying this team a bit forward. I want to see a bit more from Anderson. There was a few glimpses today where he was taking it on the few players, but sometimes he needs to go alone a bit more, I think. He's not offering the pass with some other players where given the opportunity to them, but he's not going alone. I think he's got the ability to do that. Antonio Taylor, who I didn't mention before, I thought he was the man of the match today. He deserved it.
Getting back to his old self, Mikel.
He is. I still think he looks a little bit overweight, to be honest. He is quite broad still, but no, I think he's all right. But there's a lot of work still to be done because a lot of teams would have been a bit more professional in the last 5 minutes. It shouldn't be 5 minutes, but in the last 5 minutes they should be holding that league and be a bit more determined to try and prevent conceding the goal. And I think that's where the difference is between us and finishing higher up the table.
Yeah.
A little bit more leadership.
Bit of complacency
again. Yeah, but is that because the players have already given up? I don't know. There's a lot of players in that side that won't be there next year, but no,
it looks like some of them know it.
Yeah, but like I said, I think today could have been an opportunity to bring on a few youngsters. So there was a few on the bench last week at Man United. Dean Garner could have possibly come. I thought Antonio's legs were done with about 10-15 minutes today. He could have had a run out. And Obiang did all right for the goal. He had the shot that led to it, but I wouldn't have brought him on today. But obviously it paid off in the end. But someone like Connor Coventry or someone could have done. He's the future at the end of the day, and I can't see Obiang being here next year. But again, it's a nothing really gained today. But had we won, there'd have been a bit more momentum going into next week. That's the only disappointing thing I would say. But again, I'm just looking forward to the season to be ending now. We'll kick on to the summer because I still think there's a lot of work to do. But hey, we'll be there next week anyway at the new ground and whatever. We'll give it a go.
I'll talk to you next week then.
Sorry?
I'll talk to you next week.
I'll talk to you next week.
Yeah, good one. Nice one. Cheers, mate. Thank you.